What is up, everybody? Hi, YouTube. Hi, TikTok. Happy 4th of July to all of my friends who are in the States. I hope that you guys have been having just the absolute best day ever today. As you guys are coming in, I want you guys today to tell me what is your favorite thing about the 4th of July. Also, let me know where you guys are coming from, okay? My name is Leah. I am a military wife. I used to be a labor nurse. I'm now a full-time stay-at-home mom, 34 weeks pregnant. We just moved overseas to South Korea, you guys, and it is July 5th here, actually. So what I want you guys to do is tell me as you guys are coming in what your favorite part of the 4th of July is, because for me, as a lazy toddler mom, my favorite part of the 4th of July this year in South Korea for us was that we all went to bed last night and we slept so hard because we didn't do any fireworks here. So, if you guys are on YouTube and you're watching the replay, let me know where you guys are from. What I'm going to talk to you guys about today is I'm going to give you so much value. I'm going to teach you guys how you can start an online business with absolutely no experience, okay? I'm going to teach you how you can start an online business with no experience, no following, in order to generate income and revenue for you and your family. Let me get my computer set up here. I'm pushing it a little back because I want YouTube to be able to see my whiteboard that I'm going to be writing on for you guys, okay? This is my favorite part about what I get to do. I absolutely love that I get to be across the world in South Korea, and I hang out with people who are in the States. That's where all my friends and family are. I hang out with people who are in other countries, and I get to do that totally for free on these free platforms, both YouTube and on TikTok. And it is absolutely amazing to get to interact with everybody. And I love getting to teach people the same skills and the same blueprint that I learned in order to start an online business, to be able to be home with my littles. So I'm so excited to be here, you guys. And let me go ahead and get started for you guys. Okay. First, I just want you to imagine, okay, what would it be like for you and your family if you guys were able to start an online business and bring in an extra 10K online, only having to work strategically 2 to 3 hours a day? Okay. What would that do for your family for the rest of the summer? We are halfway through 2024, which is absolutely insane. So if you were able to bring in an extra 10K a month for the rest of the year, what would that do for you? What would you do? I want you to put it in the comments for me what you guys would do. Would you pay off some debt? Would you go on a trip? Would you buy your family gifts? What would you do? For us, we're having a baby girl in August. And for me, that gives me the freedom and it gives me the opportunity to be the one who decides if I go back to work or not, rather than circumstances or the bank account telling me that. And that is what I love and why I love getting to teach other people. So drop in the comments for me what it would do for you. I'm so excited to teach this to you because I can only imagine if I had found this before I had my son. He is 19 months old. And I can only imagine what it would be like if I had found this before him and didn't have to worry about going back to work after I had him, because I used to be a nurse. So I was doing 12 to 14-hour shifts. So, all right, you guys, today, here's what we're going to do. We're going to share with you 2 hours to income, 2 hours to learn and earn, starting an online business in 4 easy steps without any experience or any background. Okay, you guys? So number one thing, if you want to start an online business, right, you want to generate income and you want to generate revenue online, here's exactly what you guys need to do, okay? The number one thing that you guys need to do first is we need to figure out what you're going to promote, okay? This was the first thing that I was taught with my daily pay blueprint that I found, okay, is you need a product. Because in order to earn online, you have to either sell a service, a product, or a program, okay? So we got to figure out what that is going to be for you. I personally think that something you make 100% profit off of is way better. I've done the MLM and I've done the affiliate marketing, and I'm going to give you an example of how those work compared to something you make 100% profit off of, okay? So let's draw on my little board right here, and we'll just compare the two. MLM and, ooh, that was a fun sound that I just heard. And 100%. Okay, so if you have an MLM, right, then usually on average, you make about 20% profit with an MLM, okay? So on average, you're going to make 20%. With something that you own the rights to, you make 100%, okay? So my number one selling product that I use to teach people how to make income online, how to learn and earn every single day is an e-learning program. It teaches you the skills to build a brand and market on social media, okay? So that is $900. So every single time I make a sale on that, that's straight to my bank, right? Because I have 100% profit. I have rights on that. With the MLM, let's say my number one product was the same price, was $900, or affiliate marketing, right? It's about the same 20% to 25%. Let's say it was the same price. So that would be about $225 a day per person, per customer, every time you made a sale, right? So in order with my MLM to make the same amount that I would if I have something I get 100% profit off of, you would need to have 4 customers to the 1 customer if you own the rights to something, right? So drop in the comments for me below, you guys. What makes more sense? Does it make more sense having to work for 4 customers to earn the same amount as only having to work for 1? What would help you scale your business faster? What would help you earn faster for your family? That's what I want to know, okay? Drop a 1 or 4 in the comments for me. And here's the really cool thing about digital products in the digital world is there are so many different ways that you can sell online. There are things where you can get master resale rights and you have 100% stamp your name on it. You don't do any work. You just get to sell it for 100% profit. There's something called PLR, which is where you can rebrand it, make it all your own thing, sell it for 100% profit. And then you have something where you just have resale rights. So you can resell it, but somebody else cannot resell it. Here's what's really cool, you guys, is in the blueprint that I'm giving you guys today, I have something that I have master resale rights on that I can give you master resale rights on. So you can learn and earn while making income at the same time. So what makes more sense for you? Would it make more sense for you to find something that you can work less to make more? Or are you going to have to work just as hard, if not 4 times as hard like you would over here in the MLM and affiliate world, in order to make the same amount, right? So that's the number one thing to start your business online. We got to find something to promote, okay? Because if you don't have something to promote, then you're never going to be able to earn anything. All right, so if you guys want a picture of this, get a screenshot real quick. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so next what we're going to do is we found a product, right? I have a product that I sell for 100% profit, 100%, $900, right? I can give it to you. You can learn how to market that way. What makes more sense, right? Working for 1 customer to make the same price versus working for 4 customers, right? Yes or yes? Hi, Ashley. Thanks for hanging out with me on the 4th of July night for you. Number 2, right? So you have your product. If you are going to have any type of freedom, if you are going to have any type of true control over your life, all right, once you find a product, you need to automate your system. So what does that mean? Okay, how do you automate your business online? So you automate your business in 2 ways, okay? So the first way is you automate your business through using a website, okay? And the reason why is because your automations in your website, it doesn't eat, it doesn't sleep, it doesn't need rest, it works for you 24/7, okay? So you need to have a website. If you guys like tech, I am so impressed by you techies, okay? If you don't like tech like me, drop a 1 in the comments below, okay? If you don't want to have to deal with building your own funnel, building your own website, y'all, I've done that. You don't even freaking know how much time I wasted with support just learning how to build my own website. If you want a done-for-you website that's going to work for you 24/7, I got you, okay? So let me show you an example of my website. I call it my Freedom Machine. This is what works for me 24/7, okay? This is my Freedom Machine. So the way that this works is this is my website. I just plugged in my specific information and my domain, okay? And then when people come to my website, this is working 24/7. It doesn't need to eat. It doesn't need to sleep. People put their email in here if they're interested in what I have to offer. And then they get taken to these next 2 pages. One of them gives them the step-by-step blueprint that I'm giving you today to how to start their online business. And then the next one goes into it again in more detail, and it gives them the option to buy if they want to. Here's what's really cool is these 3 pages on my website are working for me 24/7. Okay. I get to go live my life like we did yesterday for the 4th of July because it's July 5th here in South Korea. So for the 4th of July, I get to go live my life. My website was working for me the whole time. Here's what's really cool. If you go back to this page right here, what's really cool is that I get their emails. So I'm building an email list. And so then I have email automations that go out to everybody 24/7. So not only is my website working for me, but my email automations are working for me. And with those 2 things combined, I only have to work 2 to 3 hours a day, focused 2 to 3 hours a day, not scrolling on my phone, getting distracted. It's like my son's taking a nap right now. I set a timer and I just go and I turn off all my distractions, right? And then when he wakes up, I'm done because I have this automated system in place that takes over for me so I can go live my life, right? So if you have a product, you want to automate your system. Otherwise, you're still trading your time for money, and the hours of your life are a price tag, right? Drop a 1 in the comments for me if you've bought something from Amazon in the last month. If you had to call Amazon every time you wanted to purchase something, or if you had to send them an email to tell them exactly what you want in order to purchase something with all your card information every single time, would you still purchase from Amazon? No, because we like easy. We are creatures who want easy and want quick, right? So with your automations in place, that's what's going to help make it easy and quick for you. Would you rather trade your time for money? Would you rather continue to work 8 hours a day but have to be home? Or would you rather learn how to set up an automated system that works for you 2 hours a day so you can go live your life? Doesn't that sound better? Yes or yes, right? So the cool thing about this blueprint that I use to help me start my business that I can give you and teach you to help yours is once you have the product and once you have the automations in place, you're done. You don't have to do anything else, my friend. After that, you never have to worry about these 2 things again because they're done for you, right? So now all we have to do is we have to focus on 2 steps right down here, okay? We have to focus on the next step is we have our product, we have our automations. So how are we going to get discovered? Hi, Lisa. Happy 4th of July, my friend. Are you still awake because of the fireworks in San Antonio right now? Is Jariah awake? Is he sleeping? I hope he's sleeping and he's not disturbed by the fireworks. So what you do, you guys, is once you have your automations in place and you have your product, we got to get discovered, right? So how do we get discovered? This is super easy. What are you doing right now? You're on social media. Yes, that's how you get discovered. There are 5.4 billion people. They're going crazy with the fireworks. Dude, so this is a funny squirrel story. I was on the phone with my mom the day before, and had the realization that I live in South Korea this year for the 4th of July and that they don't do fireworks here because that's like an American holiday. And I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, I don't have to deal with fireworks this year. I don't have to deal with fireworks right above my house, keeping my baby up. I was like, I'm such an old lady. And the fact that I was so stoked. So last night, we all slept so hard and I was not disturbed once by fireworks. It was glorious. It was so amazing. I was like, best 4th of July ever. So how do we get discovered, you guys? We get discovered on the same exact platform that you are watching me right now on, whether you are on YouTube over here or you're on TikTok over here, okay? You get discovered using these free platforms. You don't have to run ads. You don't have to pay to do those things. I can teach you exactly what to do to get discovered by the 1% of 5.4 billion. Do you know how much that is, you guys? That's 54 million people. You think 1% of them would be interested in what you have to offer? Do you think 1% of them would be interested in learning the skills to start an online business while their kid takes a nap? to where they can then have the opportunity to have control back in their lives and be able to choose and decide if they go to work, if they get to take that trip, if they get to put their kid in daycare or not. Yes or yes. 54 million, of course, 1% of them. And you know what's really cool? Coming back over here to my automations, with our community, 1 in 20 people who hit this page buy from you. Now, mind you, I have a $900 product that you can make 100% profit off of. So 1 in 20 people put $900 in my bank account when they go to this website out of 54 million. So as a nurse, right, the number 4 thing is customers. We got to figure out what our number is. Everybody has a number, okay? Whether you think you do or not, we all have a number that we're like, if I don't make at least this much, it's not worth it to me. So what's your number? What is your number that you need to make online for it to be worth it for you to continue? I want you guys to drop it in the comments for me. Let me know. Here was my number. This is going to blow your mind, okay? My number is $3,600 a month. Why? Because that's how much I brought home as a nurse. I know it's really sad. It's really pitiful. Okay. But if I have a product that I make $900 on every single time I sell it, then in order for me to replace my income, I only need 4 customers a month. Okay. I'm going to break it down for you guys. So that means out of 54 million people, because we're talking about the 1.4 we're talking about the 1% of the 5.4 billion that's on social media. Out of the 54 million of that 1%, I only need 80 people per month to see my content on social media, to go to my website over here, if I can wake my screen back up, and then 1 in 20 of them is going to buy. So that means 80 per month. You guys, that is less than 3 people a day. And you know what your average views are on TikTok? Your average views on TikTok, and everybody talks about 200s, Jill. Your average views are about 200 per video. That's about 600 a day. If you follow my system of creating 3 pieces of content a day, 600 a day times 30, right? That's a lot of freaking people that can see you. You think 80 of them would be interested in learning more about what you have to offer? You don't have to have a following. You don't have to have experience. We actually encourage people to start fresh. And so that is what is so cool about the system. So just envision with me, we are halfway through the month or the year of 2024. Do you think that it would be worth it for your family to follow this blueprint and process to learn these skills to be discovered online and start your own online business? Do you think that it is possible for you to learn these skills 2 hours a day, to be discovered by freaking 80 people a month, because you only need 4 of them to buy, 1 in 20 buy? What would that do for your family? Are you where you want to be right now in 2024? Or are there still things that you wish you would be further along with, especially when it comes to that bank account, you guys? So if you want to learn more about this system, if you want to learn more about this process that I'm using, I want you to go right up here to my website. I want you to go right here to my Freedom Machine, you guys, okay? Go right here to my Freedom Machine, and it's my website, YouTube for you guys right here, and put in your email, okay? Put in your email, and I will send you the step-by-step blueprint that I'm following and that I have followed to start my own online business with these simple steps that I do while my kid takes a nap. Okay. What's really cool is you're going to get that automation we talked about up here. You're going to get an automated email from me that's going to give you all of the information. It's going to tell you about all of the options and all of the different programs that I have to offer for you. And if you have questions, you can just respond to that email, because it really is me. And we can chat and we can talk about it, because I was somebody who sat on the sidelines for 10 months with the digital marketing world, and I just didn't believe that it was true. And I was like, no freaking way, Jose. And I waited for 10 months to get started, because I never knew anybody to just ask a question to and have a conversation with. So what I am here for is I am here for you to be able to let's just have a conversation. Let's just talk about it. And by us being able to talk about it together, I can help walk you through your concerns and your worries, and I can help you get started earning today. Because here's the deal, your brain is going to continue to make up excuses for you because that's its job to try to protect you. But at the end of the day, excuses are never going to get you out of your current circumstances. Excuses are never going to make a difference for you. If you really want to make a difference, we got to rewire the way our brain thinks, and we got to rewire all of the narratives that have been written into our lives of telling us this is how you earn. Because really, it's hard for people to believe you can earn online, but I just showed you how simple it is with that system, that you can replace your income way easier than you think if you follow a proven system and blueprint. So if you guys want to learn more, go to my website. I would love to chat with you guys, okay? And if you guys have any questions, I would love for you to let me know. Otherwise, my friends, I am going to be hopping off here, okay? I'm going to go finish my work day before my kiddo wakes up from his nap. And I will be on, go live on Sunday night through about Thursday night Central Standard Time. It's about 10:15 p.m. for if you're on Central Standard Time. I am in South Korea, so for me, it's the afternoon over here, Monday through Friday. So that's usually when I go live. So I take the weekends off because I have my own online business. I write my hours. I dictate what I get to do while I still get to support my family financially. So I get to take the weekend off. So I won't be live for the next 2 days for you guys. I'll be back Monday my time, but it's going to be Sunday your time. Okay. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have a very, very happy 4th of July and you guys have a great rest of your evening. And I would love to talk with you guys soon. Okay. Bye, everybody.